Hey my friend, so it's your girl here, Tanisha at Tanisha'sOnlineClass.com. So you might have landed on this video because you are a Shopify beginner, or you're just looking at Shopify as another way to make money. So if you're a Shopify and you're a beginner, that's a great thing, because most people that are doing Shopify are beginners. Now, I've only been doing Shopify for the last 4 months. Now, I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So you just make a informed decision, about, Shopify, and, if this is something, that you want to do. So here it is, Shopify for Beginners. So this is going to be like a Shopify for Dummies video. All right. So Shopify is a e-commerce. Now, as you know, e-commerce brings in at least $1.4 million per second. So what that means is that people are online every day, all day, buying stuff all of the time. Okay. So what that means for you is that now you have a big global opportunity to be able to tap into this e-commerce and be able to tap into the 1.4 million a second. That's great, because everybody's looking for a way to make extra money. Everybody's looking for a way, to make money right now. Now, the thing about Shopify, if you have it attached to your bank account, you get paid in 3 days. If you have it attached to your PayPal, you get paid, instantly. So, I would advise you to just set it up both ways, because now you'll give your customer options, whether they want to pay with PayPal or if they want to pay, through their bank card, they can do it that way. So you just give, your customers, options. So now with the e-commerce, right, it's just like opening up a McDonald's or opening up a boutique or open up a dog store, or open up a shoe store. Okay. What you do is you build it, right? So say if you were, doing a McDonald's, you would have to get the training, open it up, get the employees and all that stuff. Or if you was opening up your own shoe store, you have to find a location and start telling people about it so people can start coming to your store, right? Or if you already have if your store is in a place where there's a whole lot of people that's going to come there, then you're smooth sailing, right? But the thing about Shopify is that it's just a website. It's just a website that you build. You put your toys on there. You put your items on there. You put whatever you want to sell. You want to put curtains. You want to put books, cell phones, clothes, whatever, you want to be able to put in your store. You put it there. Okay. Now, how you will drive traffic. It's really simple, right? You just use Facebook like everybody else is using Facebook to drive traffic. You can do SEO, which is search engine optimization, which is long-term traffic, and blogging, which is also long-term traffic, and then Facebook, which is like right now traffic, because it's paid traffic and you're paying for that traffic, right now. Okay. So, now you have a store. Now you put stuff inside your store. Now you start to build your store out, and then you start creating fan pages, on Facebook now for Shopify. If you're a beginner, you start creating fan pages for each one of your items. Or if you have like a niche store, say if you were just selling books, or if you were selling like jerseys, like a certain basketball team or something like that. If you were just selling jerseys, you would just have one fan page for your Shopify store, right? So now what happens is you start to drive traffic, okay, to your store, right? Now, as a newbie or a beginner in Shopify, you might not have any, any knowledge in Facebook advertising. Now, the thing is about Facebook advertising, you have to know Facebook ads. You got to know who to target. You got to know what your target market is, how much you're going to spend, what age group, is it going to be men or women, where, what country you're going to be servicing. So these are just like little things that you're going to need to know. Now, guys, I have a lot of videos on YouTube showing my store, showing my, my conversion rate, showing Facebook ads. I mean, I have so much because I'm giving away a lot of free information, okay? Because Shopify is a great thing, and I feel like everybody can be able to do it if they take the time to learn. So now, okay, here's the bad. Okay, that was all the good stuff. You can make money. You can build out a store. You can build fan pages and all that stuff. You can make money. Here's the bad, right? Now, most people, they feel like, okay, well, I'm going to do this and I'm just going to use the free videos that people are doing on Facebook. I mean, the people are doing on YouTube. Or, I'm just going to watch Tanisha video that she has for free on, how to drop ship. Here's the thing, guys, just like a McDonald's, just like opening up a store, guys, there's moving parts. There's a lot of moving parts to Shopify, okay? So it's not just adding items to your store. It's not just creating fan pages for your store. It's not just driving traffic, to your store either. Guess what, guys? Now you need help, okay? Now you need help with the shipping. You need help with fulfillment centers, okay? You need help with understanding customer acquisition. You need help with when a customer does a chargeback. Okay, so these things you need support. Now, what happens is if a customer does a chargeback, you can't call Shopify and say, well, a customer did a chargeback, what should I do? No, you just got to give the customer their money back, okay? Now, the bad thing is that if you paid $3 or even $2 for something and you drop shipped it for $15, you got to give that customer back the $15, depending on how much how much it costs to get that customer and how much you actually made. You might be in a loss if you got to do a chargeback. And then if your bank charges fees for chargebacks, then guess what? You're going to have to deal with that. But this is business. And anything, if someone came back to your boutique or your shoe store, to return something, or if someone came back to your McDonald's, to be able to, return some food or whatever the case is, or they didn't like the food, it was cold or whatever, it is the same thing. Okay, you just got to be business minded. And this is why with Shopify, you have to know customer acquisition. You have to understand drop shipping, and you have to have multiple drop shippers. Okay, you have to understand the trademark laws. Okay, because it's not just, oh, I'm just going to sell anything. Okay, you have to understand what's selling right now, what's hot right now. You got to understand how to deal with irate customers. You got to be able to deal with people that saying, oh, I got this, I ordered this and I didn't get that. You got to know how to promptly, take action and get problems resolved right away. You got to know the shipping rates. You got to know what to sell it for. Not because you see all these free courses on YouTube. That's it, guys. Remember, there's levels to everything. You're only going to get a little piece of it. Unless you're right now how to do Facebook ads, then boom, you can go to town with Shopify. But if you're Shopify for beginners, and if you're looking at Shopify, then guess what? You can get but so much information on YouTube about how to build a store. You can get the store for free for 14 days, and then you would pay like $30-$40 a month you can learn how to add items to your store. You can learn how to market the store on Facebook. But now when it comes to fulfillment centers, when it comes to customer acquisition, when it comes to the different apps that help you convert, these type of things that you're not going to learn for free, guys. So I would say, guys, if you are truly interested in building you a Shopify store, e-commerce, making money, making a couple of $1,000s a month, whatever it may be, guys, you need to be a part of something that's bigger than you. You need to be a part of something, a group of people that are actually actively doing this. Now, here's the thing, guys. You don't want to just join any group. Okay, you don't. You just don't want to join any group. Why? It's simple. It's very, very simple, guys. You have to see the success rate that people are having. You have to be able to see the success rate that other people are having. Okay, so now if you see a group of people and it's the same people winning, say if it's 10 people, 20 people in the group, and you see the same 4 people or the same 3 people winning, then that means nobody else is really making that type of money but that small group of people. All right. So you want to look for something when you join a mastermind or you join a group of mentorships, right? You want to look for, what are people learning and how many people are actually winning? What is success rate? So in my group that I'm a part of, the way I learned how to do Shopify, we have brand new people in there making their first $1,000 in a week. Now, these results are not typical. Of course, you got to work. You got to be coachable. You got to follow, what our mentor is saying. Then you got to be, like I said, you got to be coachable. You got to be teachable. Okay. Then you got to, be able to spend some time and dedicate to this. All right. So People are making their first 1,000 in a week. Some people making their first 100 in a week. Some people making their first 4,000 in a month. I've been doing Shopify for about 4 months now, and my store only has about 12 grand. 12 grand is not a lot of money. I got people in my mastermind making 100,000 in 4 months. People making 150,000, in 4 months. So I'm just giving you these numbers so that you can understand the range. You can make from $100 up to $150, just depending on your budget, depending on how much time you're going to dedicate to it. So remember, it is a business. So if you say, oh, I have time for this, then this is not for you, because you have to spend time to learn how to get it done first. So if you're the type of person that's just looking on YouTube and saying, I'm going to use some YouTube videos and how, have YouTube do it, for me, or I'm just going to try to learn for free and get it done, guys, I'm telling you, you're going to have this much success. Successful people have mentors. They hire mentors. They're around groups and community of people that are actually lifting them up and showing them how to get this done. If you're not around people that are doing this and you're not able to bounce questions off of other people and ask other people different things, guess what? Then you're going to be stuck. Now, when you need to know something, you're like, okay, well, who do I call? You can't call Shopify. But when you're a part of a group, you can post in the group, or you can actually, call your mentor or text your mentor some questions that you may have. So a lot of the groups that they have on Facebook and like on Skype, they have these Shopify masterminds. People are charging up to $35,000 for masterminds, guys, and believe it or not, it's actually worth it. I would say that it's really worth it. So, people are paying that type of money, but the average person don't have $35,000 to their name. The average person only make $35,000 in a year. So our mastermind is significantly lower than that, but it costs money. Now, we give you two options. You can pay, 2 payments within 30 days, or you can just pay, one payment. Most people pay one payment because you save on the fees. I think you save $120 on the fees. But like I said, if you don't have it, you don't have it. So, guys, I want you to go to tanishasonlineclass.com. But this is what I want you to do first, guys. I want you to take my course first. My course is $97, okay? My course is $97, okay? $97 my course is, all right? What I do, right? You're not gonna, see this, stuff on YouTube. What I do is I show you how to build out fan pages and find niches. So build out fan pages and find the best niches to tap into, and then help you understand your budget and building your store up using Facebook and blogs. Okay, so if you want to learn that aspect of it, then take my course. It's about a 2-hour course, $97. You'll get the course. You'll be able to go through it. You have lifetime access to it. You can go through as many times, as you need. Now, of course, that's still just a piece of it that you're going to learn for $97, but that can help you further along in your e-commerce, career. But now, of course, if you want, higher level education, guys, then of course the mastermind would be for you. So just take my course first, trying to understand more about Shopify and how it works and how Facebook ads works and things of that nature for $97, guys. That's a steal. You can do that all day, every day. Listen to it, watch it in my course. I'm going to show you how to get to your first $500, inside of my course, and you're only going to pay $97, guys. So definitely, guys, take action. Okay, if you're new at Shopify, guys, then this is it for you, right? This is it. So you have no choice but to take action now, and you have no choice but to get it done now, guys. So go to TanishasOnlineClass.com. See you on the inside.